Alrighty, guys, so it's about 2 p.m. on the East Coast right now, and the markets, yet again, just like Friday, are a mixed bag. We have the Russell 2000 up about 0.9%. Great day for the Russell. Yet again, we have the NASDAQ down 0.25% as the Dow is up about 0.25%, and the S&P 500 is pretty much at break even. So you guys know the deal. In this video, we're going to break down the markets, talk about some stocks, chart setups I like. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be valued up to $2,500. Link down below, and you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. Those could be valued up over, I think, $30,000. It's crazy. Look at all the details. Link down below, guys. And with that being said, cheers again. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. Like I said, it's about 2 p.m. right now on the East Coast, and the markets are all over the place. But one thing that we're noticing here is, even though SPY is at break even, is the fact that we're noticing the bulls got us, above the wedge today, above the 50 moving average, and above the highs from last week, all in the run-up that we saw this morning in the pre-market. That's a win in my book. That is a win for the bulls. Again, we broke out of the wedge, the moving averages, and the highs from last week, all in the run-up this morning. That's a very good sign. And you guys can see here, we hit about $417.60. And since then, we've pulled back. We're now down about $4.50 roughly from that point. In other words, SPY's down about 1% from the intraday high to where it is right now. But the thing is, we're still above the 180 SMA. We are slightly above the 50 SMA now, which we just broke over in the pre-market. So we ran over it. Now we're back under it, but we're still overall at a higher low. So if we get buyers to come in here at about 410, 415, this general $5 window, if buyers come in there and we run back up past 415 towards that 417 high from the pre-market, or right at open today roughly, that'd be good for the bulls. But the thing is, we have to give it some time. It's too early to tell. We're still in this in the midst of this intraday sell-off. We have to see if we get some sort of support, and then buyers coming in, and volume and things of that sort. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, we have to just be patient at this point. Same thing with Triple Q. You can see here in the morning it hit about $327 a share. We took the highs out from last week. We broke the 50 SMA. We also got out of the wedge momentarily, and now we're selling off. This thing is down $7 intraday. We're talking double what the S&P's down. Again, the S&P's down about 1% from the earlier high from today. Triple Q's down 2%. So, I mean, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly, but it's still above the 180 SMA. We're still at a higher low at this point, and the uptrend still continuing. So the $1 million question is, and again, we have to be patient. Our buyers are going to step in at about 318, 320 on Triple Q. That's what me personally, that's what I'm looking at right now, and for the rest of today and probably into tomorrow morning. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already, and feel free to subscribe. And with that being said, let's go over to crypto. I feel like we haven't talked about crypto in a couple of days, so let's do it right now and do an update and see where the heck we're at. And by the way, this is Webull, the platform that you're seeing right here. So currently Ethereum is $1,760. It's up 3.6% as I'm filming this. And if you guys saw earlier in the day, Ethereum got over 1,800. You heard that right. It got over $1,800. It got to 1,817. Now we're back under 1,800. But overall, the fact that we saw buying pressure above that point is a very good sign, guys, because as you all can see, this is a trend line that I drew a couple of videos ago. We're slowly breaking out of it. That trend line was set at about 1750. That was support in May, all throughout pretty much the beginning of June. So for a good month, then we obviously broke under it and then became resistance. So now that we're getting out of that resistance, we hit 1,800 plus on Ethereum. That's a very good sign for the bulls. This could easily start running towards, by the looks of it, $2,000. It could easily start going to $2,000. Now, is that guaranteed? Absolutely freaking not. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But the momentum could get us there potentially. Keywords potentially. And as always, guys, you got to do your own research. You have to do your own homework. That is very important. Don't just blindly do anything, buy, sell, trade based off of my videos or anybody else's videos for that matter. So, Bitcoin, $23,900. Let me get some water real quick, guys. This thing is up about 3%. And I think earlier in the day, if I pull up the intraday on BTC here, yep, there it goes. It was up over 24,000, kind of at the same time as Ethereum was over 1,800. Yeah, same time. And now we're down about $400-ish, more like $300 from that point. And overall, this one is not quite yet breaking out of the lows from the middle of May to the middle of June. Those lows are at about 25,400. So we're not getting there quite yet, but we are starting to test the highs from the 29th of July and from the 20th of July being 24,300 to about 24,500. Now, if that point breaks 24,500, we start going to 25,000. All right, then we're going to start talking about 25,500 and roughly 26,500. But we're just not there yet. We have to see what happens in the low to mid 24,000s. That's a big resistance by the looks of it, in my opinion. And if that were to break again, we could get even more upside. So that's a quick little breakdown on what I'm seeing here on the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you guys want 12 free stocks from Webull, that platform we were just on, use that link down below. And again, deposit any amount of money and you get 12 free stocks. So let's go over some individual stocks now here on ThinkOrSwim to talk about what's going on. So we broke down AMC and GameStop in my last video. And let's do a quick little update and see if the selling pressure came in. Are we still ripping? What's going on? So AMC is at $25 right now. It is up 13.5%. And earlier in the day, this squeeze got it all the way to the mid-27s, guys. Holy smokes. And it seems like on the intraday chart here, we are seeing a bit of a wedge forming. Well, it is a wedge, not a bit of a wedge. It is a wedge. Look at that. We have lower highs being made, 127.50, another one at 26.75, now another one at about 25.60, and we also have higher lows. You can clearly see that. So what direction is AMC going to pick? If we start breaking under 24, 23 bucks, maybe we get some selling pressure to the lower 20s, 20, 21 bucks. But if we start breaking towards 27, who knows? This thing might have more juice left in it. And let's see GameStop, GME. Let's pull that one up. GameStop is now up 8.5% in the mid-43s. It looks like it is breaking out of the wedge here. We are starting to get that blow-off top rally. We kind of already did this morning. We went to about 48, then we pulled back. We tried retesting it, going to about 48 again, but we failed. So now it looks like GameStop is also in a wedge like AMC. So what direction are we going to pick, guys? That is what I'm looking out for here on the intraday chart on all of these, GameStop, AMC. And let's see what Chewy's doing. Chewy's up again today, guys. We called the stock out a couple of videos ago. Now it's up day after day after day. I mean, look at this. Did we not call it out when it was in a head and shoulders, but also a wedge at the same time? And I told you guys if it breaks the neckline at about $41, then breaks the wedge at 43, it'd break out. That's what's happening. That's what ended up happening, guys. Here we are. We broke the neckline, broke the wedge. Now we took the highs out from about 2-3 weeks ago. This is on fire. Chewy's up to 47.50, over 47.50. It's up 7.5% on the day. And it looks like if I just clear the set here and just get some new trend lines going, where are we going next? Main resistance coming up is 52 bucks. That was the high from the end of March. After that, we have mid-50s. So although it is overbought here, I mean, we just did take the high out from about a month ago, a couple of weeks ago. So that means maybe the momentum could continue in the short term. Maybe we get a blow-off top rally, low 50s on Chewy before it then ends up, at that point, it'll probably end up selling off, profit taking, cooling off, whatever you want to call it. So let me get another water break, guys. My bad. No editing in this video. So, yeah, what do you guys think about those three? You know, those three are definitely crushing it today. Foot Locker, what the heck? Foot Locker is up 6%. Look at that. Wow. Look at this, guys. We have an inverse head and shoulders, and I'm just seeing this for the first time in about a couple weeks. I haven't looked at Foot Locker because usually it's at the bottom of my watch list because it's the most red stock typically on my watch list, but now it's up. It's up on the day. So it's floating at the top here because I do have it sorted by percentage change, and you can clearly see the most green stocks are at the top. So Foot Locker is up 6%. We're breaking out of the moving averages. Earnings seem to be coming up here on the 19th, so in 11 days from now, which is what? Obviously not this week, but the week after that, potentially. So Foot Locker, inverse head and shoulders. Where could this right shoulder complete? Good question. I'm seeing 33, mid 33s. That's where this could be going. So that means there could be probably 4, 5, 6, 7% more upside, obviously, depending on where you get in. And of course, I'm not telling you guys to get in, but these are the levels that I'm watching on Foot Locker. Not too shabby there for this stock, guys, because this thing has been in the gutter for a long time, for months on months. Foot Locker stock has been getting destroyed. So let's see what else is going on here. We have the cruise lines moving. I know we have NCLH this week. That is Norwegian Cruise Line. Let me pull that up. NCLH, yeah, they report in a couple of days. Actually, they report tomorrow morning, and they're slowly breaking out of the highs from a couple of weeks ago. So this is definitely one worth watching, Norwegian Cruise Line. What else do we got here? Meta's up above $170 again today, which is solid. Look at this, guys. Actually, yeah, we got to watch this. Meta is above $170, 2.5% in the green, $4 green day so far. Seems like it's breaking out of the moving averages to me. Call me crazy, but here on the 4-hour, it looks like we're going to the top of that channel. I would say Meta, if it went to $180 here, another $10 increase in the next couple of days, maybe by the end of this week, honestly, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Now, with that being said, is it guaranteed? Of course not. And am I going to sell my Meta if it gets to 180? No, because I'm in it as a long-term investment. But as a trade here, if I look at it in my trading account, I like the fact that it broke these moving averages, and today we took the highs out from last week. We actually ran up. Meta ran up to 177 earlier in the day. So this little pullback, 3.5% pullback intraday, this could actually be a dip opportunity. I'm not telling you to buy it, but it could be for a retest back to 178, $180 a share, top of the channel. Just saying, guys. So Meta, the other ones we mentioned, AMC, GameStop, Chewy, Foot Locker, these are the ones that I'm watching right now, about 5 stocks. So if you all enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Check out my Patreon down below if you want to keep up with all my moves, buys, sells, call-outs, morning videos, more access to me throughout the day. All of that is linked down below. And don't forget to get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be valued up to $2,500. And you could also get your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, peace out.